Hello, my name is Conrad Preston, and I'm going to be having a rant about something. So today, my rant is about newspapers and other forms of media, like the news or online articles and whatnot. So, what I've seen lately in some newspapers and articles and even news now is that they're deeming yous as these people who have never got an education, who aren't doing very well in college, who aren't even doing very well in university. Now, I understand that, yes, we are human, we have our flaws, yes, but don't you too as well, newspapers? Don't you as well, news anchors? We all have our flaws. The thing is, they don't understand this. And I'm here to say right now that most youths are not outlaws, not outcasts, do not hurt people, do not want to kill people, do not want to rape people. We in fact want to help you. I know someone who is getting 8 stars, 8 distinctions in everything, and she's one of the nicest, most coolest, most even loveliest people you will ever meet. Yet the newspapers are still targeting us because we're standing outside a shop. Yeah, we may look intimidating. I'll give you that. But we're not suddenly going to go, here, give me some money. Are we? So in saying that, no, we're not all knife-wielding people. Not all of us hold a knife, a gun, a BB gun, a toy gun, I don't know. But we do not hold anything like that. Stop deeming us as this. You never know, alright? My name is Connor Hunt Preston. And if you want me to put in newspapers and put me in an article saying, oh, he's having a rant about Sodal, then go ahead and be my guest. Because I know what I'm saying right now is true. Not every single youth is a law-breaking person. Yes, I'll admit, I've done things wrong. I have done things wrong before, alright? I know my friends have done things wrong before. Yes, we all have dirty minds. But what about you when you were younger? When you were teens? Didn't you do something silly as this? Well, maybe not as bad as what we're doing today, but today's standards, it was considered normal. Back when you were teenagers, it wouldn't be considered normal. But back then, you didn't have the technology like we did today. But what I'm saying is, you've done things wrong when you were teens. Why are you targeting us when you've done probably the same thing? Father like son, daughter like mother. May I remind you? I know my dad has multiple speeding tickets. He's probably had points on his license. I know that for sure. I know my Uncle Guy. He's been drunk how many times? And he hasn't actually been drunk for a while now. He hasn't touched a beer in ages. I know my cousin Josh has got in trouble in school. Yeah, what of it? It happens. I've been in trouble at school. I've got detentions for missing homework. Yeah, oh, look at me, I'm bad, man. No, I'm not. I know that's just a small thing amongst others. But what I'm really trying to say is this. Why are you targeting us when people who are actually 30 years old dressing like us? Now, I'm not saying they're trying to get us in trouble. I'm just saying some people who are 30 or 40 even wear our clothing and do things wrong. So only then people think it's a teenager. Now, I understand why you would think it's a teenager. But do your research. Most teenagers are in college doing well. Most teenagers are actually in university. Yeah, they might be 19, 20. Yeah, sure, they might get drunk on the first week on Freshers Week. But don't we all like to have a drink sometimes? Yeah, I know I'm only 17. I've had a few drinks in my time. I've been drunk once or twice, I'll admit. But what I'm trying to say is this. We're not all going out to kill you. In fact, about 9 times out of 10, we are all nice people. Yeah, sure, some of us might burp loudly in public and not be pardoned. But we're teenagers. We do that. We like to be crazy. We like to be not fitting in with the crowd. I know I don't. That's why I do silly, crazy things. So, just leave us alone. Really, I mean, yeah, I live in a bad area. I'll admit that. I live in a bad area. Hands up, touch wood, I live in a bad area. I've been involved in an accident before, in a car. Luckily for me, it was very, 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 very minor. So minor, it didn't even need any consultations or anything like that. But why are you targeting us when you can target bankers? Why are you targeting us when you can target politicians? Why? There's no need. Okay? Just leave us alone. It might be unethical, it might be might be unheard of that a teen robbed a bank. Go ahead, make a report on it. But that's unheard. Most teens live around my area who hang around outside the shop. Yeah, I might get intimidated myself. But when it comes down, they're not doing anything. Why should I worry? Why should I worry? Just leave us alone. Please. Thank you for listening. This is Connor's Rants. This is number 1, newspaper articles. Please do subscribe, like, comment, and in fact send me a message if you think I should talk about something else. I'll research into it and talk about it. Thank you for listening, and this one was really for the teenagers out there who feel really threatened by newspapers. So thank you for listening, and please give me a topic to talk about. I really love talking. I don't know why. Lol. See, this is what I mean. Crazy. We're crazy. We like to be crazy. Thanks for listening. Send a comment, press that me gusta button, and favorite if you really like it that much, and subscribe and send me a message to talk about something else. Thanks for listening.